Most people who use packing cubes bought them for the wrong reason. But it's not your fault. The way they're marketed sets you up to expect something they were never really designed to do. So if you've tried packing cubes and walked away thinking, what's the big deal? That reaction makes complete sense because you were sold the wrong promise. I've been using packing cubes as a core part of my travel setup for over 10 years now. And in this video, I'm gonna show you what cubes actually do well, run a 4-way test comparing how a bag packs without packing cubes and with 3 different versions of them. And I'll give you my honest take on the kind that are and are not worth your hard-earned money. So what are these things actually for? Well, think about how you live at home. On a good day, at least, you likely don't keep all your clothes in one big pile on the floor. You probably use drawers or maybe even hangers. You know where to find your shirts and your socks, and they probably have their own specific place. Now, think about what most people do when they travel. They throw everything loose into a bag, zip it shut, and then spend the next 10 days digging through that mess every single morning. That is the problem packing cubes solve. It's not about compression or fitting more in. It's about having your own portable set of drawers wherever you go. Repacking is just as easy. Everything goes right back where it came from. 1 minute, done. No chaos, no trying to remember how you fit it all in the first place. That's what cubes do. That's it. They don't make your bag lighter. They don't solve overpacking. They just make you more organized and lighten your mental load. I use cubes on every trip for exactly that reason. In terms of packing them, I kit items together by category. I put tops together, bottoms together, socks and undies in their own small cube, and not everything needs to go in a cube. Bulky sweaters, awkward items, things like jeans, denim, I just lay that stuff flat along the base of the bag or wear it on travel day. So what kind of cubes should you use? Let's talk about your options because not all cubes are created equal. Option 1, of course, is no cubes at all. Everything loose in your bag. You could argue this is the most space efficient way to pack since you're not adding any extra fabric, but the downside is you'll be living out of a messy pile, which is fine for a quick overnight trip, but it gets miserable by day 3. Everything fits, but there's a better way. Option 2 is the regular old packing cube, basically a fabric container with a single zipper. Put your stuff in, zip it up, done. Now you get all the organizational benefits that we just talked about, but they do add some bulk because the cube itself takes up space. If you switch from no cubes to regular ones and pack the same amount of stuff, your bag is gonna feel a little tighter. Option 3 is compression packing cubes. Same concept, but there's a zipper that wraps around the outside. You load your clothes in, zip the main zipper, and then you'll zip the compression zipper around that to press everything tight. You get all the organization benefits and you gain a little bit of usable space back. These are the ones that I travel with and what I'd recommend for most people. Option 4 is vacuum compression cubes. These use a pump to remove air from the packing cube. And while they definitely get small, there's 3 problems with these. First, these vacuum cubes actually kind of encourage overpacking because everything fits so easily and then you end up bringing more than you need, which is a problem because removing the air doesn't remove weight. So suddenly you've got more room, but your bag weighs way more. And last but not least, if your pump fails mid-trip or you happen to lose it, that's gonna be pretty problematic for the return trip. So my verdict is compression cubes get you all the benefits of cubes with none of the downsides. But knowing which type to buy is only half the battle. So now let's talk about which compression cubes are actually worth your money. The good news is you really don't need to spend a fortune to feel the benefit. So let's talk best value first. I really like Epica's compression packing cubes. You can get a set of 4 for under $30, which is solid. We've used these ourselves and love them. Now, interestingly enough, Epica is not originally known for their packing cubes. They're Amazon's #1 brand of travel adapters, and we've carried their adapters to over 30 countries now. Truly, I love these things, which is why I asked them to sponsor today's video. I used to travel with 2 or 3 different charging blocks and a tangle of cables, and now I can just carry one, the Epica Pulse Duo. This is the updated version of their original Pulse adapter. The Duo adds a side AC outlet and supports even more plug types. I love it because you can turn one outlet into a full charging station. 2 USB ports, 2 USB-A ports, and 2 AC outlets. That's your phone, your laptop, your watch, your partner's phone, all from one adapter. The 45-watt version handles everything except heavy-duty laptops, and if you need more power, there's a 65-watt version that'll fast charge a MacBook Air. One thing to know, this is an adapter, not a voltage converter, so just check your hairdryer before you plug it in. Links for both the Cubes and the Pulse Duo are in the description, and right now you can get 20% off the adapters with our code. Now, when it comes to packing cubes, if you want to invest in something more premium, here's what matters. First, flexible nylon over stiff polyester. A rigid cube creates this weird bulge in your bag that throws off the fit of everything around it. You want fabric that works with your bag and not against it. Second, pay attention to zippers. Sounds really boring, but you're watching a video about packing cubes. A broken zipper 4,000 miles away from home is seriously annoying. You want smooth, durable zippers that aren't gonna fail on you mid-trip. Third, a clean, dirty divider is genuinely very useful. It keeps your worn stuff separate without needing a whole separate laundry bag. And ignore the wrinkle resistance marketing that's on every Cube's packaging because it is not really a thing. So who actually nails all of this? Peak Design. Their flagship compression packing cubes are the nicest I've ever used. Their zippers are so smooth, you can just rip them open with these little pull tabs. Sounds small, but you notice it every time. The shell is this self-healing nylon that actually closes up small snags over time. It's got a built-in clean dirty divider, lifetime guarantee, and these things just feel like quality in your hands. Now, they also make ultralight packing cubes if weight is your thing. Each one is under an ounce. They fold totally flat when empty, and the stretchy mesh expands to nearly double its volume, and you can actually clip a strap to them and wear them as a sling if you wanted to, which is pretty clever. Neither of these are cheap, but if you want the best, in my experience so far, it's these. Now, these are a couple great options, but if you'd like to see a full brand by brand breakdown of which cubes we actually use and what's worth the money, drop the word cubes in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about the bags that I actually put these cubes in when I travel, check out this video where we tested the best travel backpacks on the market to declare one overall winner. Thanks so much for watching. Happy travels.